Hi, everyone. My name is Ali Walker. I'm the current graduate advisor for the Student Activity Committee, known as STATIC here at IUP. The purpose of this video is to walk you through the different executive board chair positions at STATIC and give you a better idea of who STATIC is and what we do, especially for those who are interested in applying for executive board an executive board position for the next academic year. So STATIC is a student-led, student-centered programming organization on campus here at IUP. We are divided into 4 teams. We have our music team, entertainment, cultural, and marketing teams. We provide concerts, comedians, speakers, films, trips, novelties, cultural events, and more. And we are funded by student activity fees and individual ticket sales. So because of students at IUP, we are able to function as a committee and provide this programming. Here is the list of events that we've had throughout the entire academic year for both our fall semester and spring semester. As you can see, our design is different for the fall and the spring. So it is part of the graphics chair, which we'll talk about later in this video, to design these schedules. And Teddy, our current graphics chair, did a wonderful job creating these lovely designs for both the fall and the spring. And we not only, are these visually appealing, you also see that we have a lot to offer, and we've had so much to offer this year in terms of programming and a variety of programming as well. A little bit more than we've had in years past. And in this virtual setting, our goal was to reach as many students as we could and provide as many opportunities for students to get involved in this virtual space. And not only that, we were able to provide this programming at no cost to students for each event. I know that most, like, this usually isn't the case, especially for our major events. There is a ticket price, but for even our major events this year, we've been able to provide these events free of cost for students to attend. So looking at the duties of the executive board, it is the job of the executive board to brainstorm, plan, promote, manage, and evaluate all of the events provided by STATIC. And each member is expected to attend weekly executive board meetings. And these meeting time is determined by the executive board for the semester, finding a time that works for everybody's schedules to meet on a weekly basis. And each member is expected to maintain 5 hours per week to act as their office hours. And we also have semester trainings that are mandatory both in the fall semester and the beginning of the spring semester that executive board members are expected to participate in, as well as attend with one-on-one meetings with the advisor. And at the end of the semester, they'll be asked to conduct staff evaluations. And as they are going into their positions, they will be shadowing, looking at April and May as that time frame and those events happening in that time to get a feel for what their position would be like. To be an executive board member, you must be an active student currently enrolled in classes in good judicial standing with the university and maintain a minimum 2.0 cumulative GPA. And you must also abide by the STATIC Constitution and Operations Manual, which is provided to each executive board member. Looking at expectations and guiding principles for expectations, there's dedication, flexibility, teamwork, and professionalism. All of these are especially important within STATIC. As the major campus event programming board, we do run very professionally, and that's part of our guiding principles, which is providing quality work and quality programming. And it's expected of our team members to be on the same page, to be able to dedicate that time and that effort to bringing that quality work. And looking over at guiding principles, we are student-centered. We're providing programming for students, and that kind of goes hand in hand with it being student-led. Not only are we providing events for students and programming for students, but that's being provided by students. So they have that firsthand direct influence on the programming that's happening that will be towards students. And it's also very collaborative, not only within STATIC, but potentially with other organizations and across campus. That's very important to us as one of our principles. Also diversity, reaching out to all students on campus with the opportunities and events that we provide through STATIC. And as I said before, the quality of our events and programming is very important to us, and the affordability. So making sure that students are able to access the events that we are providing for them. The mission and purpose statements for Static. So the Student Activity Committee provides high quality, student-centered, diverse entertainment to the IEP campus community. Static provides activities and events of a recreational, social, cultural, and educational nature to the students of IEP, and gives students opportunities to shape their environment through the selection, production, promotion, management, and evaluation of those activities and events. All Static Board executive members are aware of our mission and purpose statements, and we expect for these members to help us follow through with these statements. This may be a little difficult to see, but this is sort of the tree, like the chain of command through Static. So at the top there, we have Director of Student Activities and Assessment, that's Zach Clark, as our staff advisor. And then we also have our graduate intern. I'm the graduate advisor, like the grad assistant I've been for this whole academic year, and I will be for next year as well. We also have a graduate intern that joins us each semester. And below that, you see next is the executive chair and then membership chair. So they make up our leadership team. And then you have those 4 branches, the 4 different divisions. Our music chairs, our music team, entertainment team, cultural events team, and marketing team. And underneath our music, you have vice music, entertainment, vice entertainment, cultural, vice cultural. And then underneath marketing, you have graphics, advertising, and media. And then across all of that, we then have our general members. I'm going to go through each of the executive board positions in a little more detail for you to better understand what these positions do. And I've also provided emails for the current chairs of each position, so you know who to reach out to if you have any questions along your application process. So first we have our executive chair, which is under our leadership team. So the executive chair shall call and preside over all executive board and general board meetings, record and distribute minutes of all meetings, supervise the work of the other chairs, and recruit, manage general members, organize and maintain the office, regularly meet with staff advisor, and represent the organization at co-op, university, and community programs, and help manage the budget. Our current executive chair member is Cassidy. I've listed Cassidy's email at the bottom there in case you have any questions about this specific position. And you can really see where the leadership skills come in handy for this position. So please keep that in mind as you're applying for this position. It is a great opportunity to build those leadership skills and really be very involved within Static within this position and everything that goes on. Next, we have our membership chair, which is also under our leadership team. The membership chair shall recruit and manage general members, manage membership work and assignment schedules, keep a complete record of all hours of work regarding the planning, promoting, or managing of events, maintain interest and involvement in the organization, and develop and manage rewards and incentives for members. They shall also assume the responsibilities of the executive chair in their absence. Our current membership chair is Claire. So this is pretty self-explanatory. It's a membership chair position, so you are in charge of the members of Static, recruiting members and retaining membership through the events that we have, and as it's said in here, rewards and incentives, and keeping morale up amongst our members as well, and assisting with the other leadership team chair position, which is Cass's position of executive chair. And you can reach out to Claire through the email below with any questions you have with this position. Next is the music chair. The music chair shall produce music-related programs of a variety of genres and will plan, implement, and evaluate all aspects of music-related programs. They shall also brainstorm new music-related programs or acts. They shall also recruit and manage general members on a music subcommittee. Our current music chair is Joel. His email is listed at the bottom if you have any questions about the music team. We do not have anyone in our vice music chair position right now. So please reach out to Joel with any questions on this specific position. This position shall assume the responsibilities of the music chair in their absence and shall aid in the selection, planning, and management of all music-related programs. They shall also provide food, supplies, and meals to contracted performers or acts and reserve vehicles, lodging, and transportation as needed to make guests completely comfortable. So looking at the hospitality side of managing and planning these music events. Next is entertainment, our entertainment team. The entertainment chair shall produce non-music related programs, including comedy, speaking, and novelty programs, and plan, implement, and evaluate all aspects of non-music related programs. They shall also brainstorm new non-music related programs or acts. They shall also recruit and manage general members on an entertainment subcommittee. Our current entertainment chair is Erin. Erin's email is listed at the bottom of this slide if you have any questions about the entertainment team. We do not have a vice entertainment chair position filled right now. So again, please email Erin if you have any questions. Much like the music chair, the entertainment chair also aids in the selection, planning, and management of, but instead of music programs, it's non-music related programs. And then again, with the hospitality side of providing food, supplies, meals, and reserving vehicles, etc., to make sure that the guests are comfortable. An example of an entertainment event this past semester, at the end of the semester, we had our event with Josh Peck, so that was run by our entertainment team. Cultural events team, for the cultural events chair, they shall produce culturally focused programs, including student showcases, speakers, and novelty programs, and will plan, implement, and evaluate all aspects of such programs. They shall also brainstorm new culturally focused programs or events, or acts, excuse me. They shall also recruit and manage general members on a cultural events subcommittee. Our current cultural events chair is Janice. Janice's email is at the bottom of the slide. And the next, if you have any questions, our vice cultural events chair is vacant. So again, if you have questions, please reach out to Janice with the email provided below. Similarly to entertainment and vice music, they will be assisting with the planning, also looking and focusing on making sure hospitality is taken care of. An example of a past cultural event within this school year was recently, we had an event with Anthony Karofsky from Queer Eye. Moving on to our marketing team, the marketing chair shall design and maintain an organizational marketing plan, conduct student research pertaining to preferences regarding programming and promotion, develop and update organization marketing materials, and manage individual event promotions. They shall also recruit and manage general members on a promotion subcommittee. We do not have anyone in the marketing chair right now. I've listed our media chair, which is Miranda, in case you have any questions about the marketing team as a whole, and she may be able to answer some questions specifically pertaining to the marketing chair. You can also reach out to Zach Clark or generally email static@iep@gmail.com if you have questions about any of these positions. Miranda and our graphics chair, Teddy, the two of them have been really filling in the gaps for these positions. So they should be able to answer questions that you have about the positions that aren't filled within this team, but marketing chair is one of those positions that we are looking for someone to fill. Next is advertising and video chair. This is also in the marketing team. So the advertising and video chair shall design full advertising plans for each program or promotion, coordinate print and non-print advertising, plan and supervise promotional tables and events, and create and coordinate an advertising street team of general members. They shall also produce all promotional video advertising. As I said before, we do not have anyone in this position also. That's why I've listed our media chair, Miranda, as the email at the bottom if you have any questions about this position. You could also reach out to Teddy, who's our current graphics chair. His email is listed right there at the bottom of this slide. And the graphics chair, their position shall create print advertisements, including posters, flyers, banners, handbills, table tents, newspaper ads, online ads, and various other advertising graphics. They shall also create signage, passes, or other program-related graphics. So Teddy's email is at the bottom there. And an example of the graphics that are created are our schedule, our full schedule that I showed at the beginning of this video. And those you've seen, many of you have maybe seen them more so on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter than out on campus if you haven't been on campus, but we also have big banners that are hung up outside of the hub and throughout campus. So that way, not only do you see these online, but you also get to showcase your work throughout campus in a variety of ways, but that's just one specifically. Next is the media chair within the marketing team. So the media chair shall create and update all digital advertising, including the organizational website and social media accounts, IEP Now and IEP Daily submissions, and Crimson Connect site. They shall also maintain a photographic record of all organizational events. This is our current media chair is Miranda, and Miranda's email is located right there. If you have any questions about the marketing team and these positions, both Teddy and Miranda can answer those questions for you. Now that we've gone through all of these positions, I'm going to walk you through the application process a bit. I hope that these positions, the description helped you get a better understanding of what our executive board members do within Static. And I hope that this presentation has given you a clearer idea of what just Static does on campus. And you can see here at the right for our poster for the application process is that it does say the deadline is Friday, April 2nd at 4 p.m. Clearly, we've extended this deadline since it's not April 2nd anymore. But so we want you to know that even though you see that deadline, we are extending it. We will update our this poster and our social medias and website with that updated deadline date. So keep an eye out for that. But if you have any questions, please ask us. You can reach out through any of the emails that I posted in the PowerPoint and go back and look through them. Or you can also reach out to static@iup@gmail.com. That's listed on this flyer. And Zach Clark, our staff advisor, his email is znclark@iup.edu. And I want to share with you how to access our application. So our application is on our website. So this is our website here, static@iup.com. It's not the @ symbol, so it's static@iup.com. And once you're on our lovely website, you actually don't need to enter site here to access the application. You can click right on executive board selection right here, and it'll take you to the application. And this page gives you a description of Static, what we do, also the process of applying. It lists a detailed bulleted list of what you need to include in your application. And some of these bullets only apply to certain positions you're applying for. So for example, for the advertising video chair candidate, it's required that you attach an example video production project, but just for that position you're applying for. On another example above that, graphics chair candidate, attach a graphic design portfolio. So you wouldn't need to provide that if you were applying for, say, the music chair or, vice cultural chair or vice music chair, just for these ones. But it lists all of that here in this bulleted list. So make sure to look at that as you're applying. And when you're ready to fill out the application, at the bottom, you'll just click download the application and it'll pop up. And you can fill out, you don't need to print it. You can fill it out right on the PDF doc right here. And if you're going through your application, you're like, I really just don't know how to answer this, or I have further questions. As I've said before, please reach out to us. We will answer any questions that you have as you're filling out your application. We'd be happy to answer those questions. So that is a bit about Static and our executive board positions and what we're looking for, and hoping that we hope that the information provided will help give you a better understanding about Static, and we hope that it increases your interest in joining our team. We have a lot of fun here at Static, and I hope that it's been evident through the programming we've provided. Our executive board team members work really closely together, and collaboration is a huge part of what makes up Static and our e-board. And we just have a good time around each other. We do a lot of great work, and we are professional and provide quality programming, but that is made possible through the fun that we have with each other. And as you're applying, we hope that you understand what we're expecting of you. There are bigger expectations. I mean, it is also a paid position, so that is part of it. You are getting paid to be a part of our executive board, so that feeds into the higher expectation we have of our executive board members and their duties. But it's not possible for us to provide the programming that we do and the quality of programming that we do without the dedication and hard work from our executive board members. And you get to see that hard work pay off through the events that we do and the enjoyment you see through the students on campus. So with that said, while it is a lot of work and we are expecting you to dedicate that work to static, it does pay off and it will add a lot to your resume and to your personal experience, not just at IEP, but then when you move on from IEP. So we hope that this video has helped encourage you to apply and give you more information about what static is about. And we hope that you'll join us for next academic year. Thank you.